What's going on, target individual community? So, a part of this Gangstalking program. In this Gangstalking program, these people do a whole bunch of things, right? All sorts of tactics and shenanigans on try to stop you from getting peace, or how to get your attention. One of the things that's known that these perpetrators do in this Gangstalking program is set you up around dead animals. I've heard target individuals say that they went, like, take for example, they went to go get some food, and when they came back out to their car, beside their car is a dead animal, like a dead rat or a dead cat or something like that. I went to the store yesterday, and beside the store that I went to was a dead cat. I'm not a cat person, but I can tell you that this isn't the average house cat. It's a house cat, but it's not the regular ones. If you guys know what I'm talking about, the regular old kitty cat, just a regular domestic house cat. They all have that same look, that type of cat. It wasn't that type. It was more of a cat that had more fur. And I saw that it was just dead, just lying in front of the store. A store that was close by the one that I went to. And the moment I saw this cat, the feeling that I had, it wasn't a good feeling. I don't know this cat from anywhere. Now, it's not that I know this cat. I will see it time to time, every time when I come to that store. But it just felt like it was a sign telling me something. Just a dead cat just laying there. Usually, I'm not saying that you don't see cats. You hear the phrase cats had 9 lives. You hear the phrase cats have 9 lives. And it's not that I don't see any dead cats. I've seen dead cats, but usually don't see dead cats at certain areas. So I felt as though, it was a sign. The next day I went to the very same store, and this girl came in and she was talking about the same cat. She was saying that, she saw it and it was so crazy to her. The cat was just laying there dead. So as a target individual, if you're a target individual listening to this video, viewers, I say all that to say this. Sometimes when you see these dead animals, it's not, intentionally perpetrators that's setting these things up. But it could just be signs in life, telling you something. You're not going to always know what the sign means immediately. Sometimes it may come 2 weeks after what you saw. But that was just so strange for me. Just seeing the cat there, I cannot explain the feeling. I looked at it and I was like, nah, man, something is not right. This is either indicating that something is going to die soon, or this is either indicating something bad. Because sometimes I think this could be the same cat that I'll see time to time running by. Every highly spiritual person, every person that knows about this Gangstalking program, that knows that there's much more to life, that cats play a role in this. Just a simple fact that sometimes cats just sit down and they're staring out in space, that they're looking at something or they're thinking about something. They're not just doing this because they're weird animals. They're doing this for a reason. So it's just so strange to me that I saw the cat there just dead, just laying out in front of a business. A lot of times, man, these things can be signs.